That was beautiful, Ingrid. What does it take to put up a concert like that?
Besides the artistic preparation and the marketing efforts and the usual audience gathering and making sure everything goes right, I would like to focus on the physical arrangements of the concert itself. As you know, we don't have a proper performing arts venue in Cebu, unfortunately, and our two venues that we use most often are the Provincial Capital Social Hall and the SM City Cebu Cinema Theater 1. Over at the Social Hall, we have to bring our own chairs, bring our own platforms for the stage, set up the sound system and the lights and everything else that goes with that. And over at SM Cinema, we have to build an extension stage because of course the stage is not built for performances. We have to set up scaffolding for lights and the sound system and all that. But I am not complaining. In fact, I am very, very grateful to these two entities, SM City and Social Hall, Provincial Capital, for making their two venues available to us so that we can produce these concerts. It's just a fact of concert life in our city right now that unfortunately we don't have a proper orchestra or symphony hall.
Well, what would it have done for the orchestra if we had a cultural center for performing arts?
In the first place, we would be able to reproduce and hear the sounds perfectly as they are performed. As it is right now, we have to make use of sound system, and so sound reproduction is not as acoustically enviable as it should be in the great halls around the world.
Is there something planned in the future towards having a venue for our orchestra?
I really am not involved in any such plan. A few years ago, there was a performing arts center that was started, but it's not accomplished right now. I don't know what other further plans there are.
But still amazing. You know, you probably had over 100 concerts already by the Cebu Youth Symphony Orchestra. Tell us about your 5th concert season next year.
Yes, Bunny, as usual, we plan to invite 2 guest conductors, and the 3rd concert is always conducted by our resident conductor. We also plan to invite soloists.
And your first concert, I understand, is going to be sometime in February?
No, February is the end of this current season.
Oh, okay.
So the 5th season starts next year, October.
And what's going to happen in February, the end of the 4th concert season?
We have our resident conductor, Rodel Flores, conducting, and we have one of our country's best cellists, Wilfredo Pasamba, as a cello soloist. So we have a wonderful concert of world classics planned.
See, you know, the concerts are free to the public. How do you manage this?
We try to sell subscription tickets, and these subsidize the rest of the public.
Mm-hmm.
What we do is we invite teachers and school children and families of the orchestra members and barangays, and they are there to enjoy the concert.
That's fantastic. Do you eventually foresee for the Cebuanos to be in a position to pay for these concerts?
I think so. Yes, I'm very hopeful.
Do you have a projection or a forecast when, considering what you've been doing for the last 5 years?
I think soon. From what I have seen, the desire is there for the people, and I think they will be ready to pay a small price.
Well, I've been
for
to
the
those
privilege.
concerts. Yeah, I've been to those concerts, Ingrid, and they're full packed every time.
That's right, yes.
And every time you get a standing ovation from the audience, especially that SM crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And that's amazing. Well, on that note, let's end this portion, and when we come back, we'll talk to Ingrid how you can help promote and create the soul of Cebu that we are talking about. Please stay with us on One on One.
As you travel across the archipelago, let Sky Cable keep you in touch with the rest of the world in these fine establishments. Enjoy Philippines. Enjoy Sky Cable. the biggest show on air.
Mabuhay! Mabuhay ang Cebu! Mabuhay ang Cebuano! Mabuhay ang Pilipino! Mabuhay ang ating bayan! Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!